All aboard! The train is rolling round the bend. First stop, Heartbreak City, through Shattered Dreams Town, with a detour through P45 lane. That's right, we have a big RNS from Georgie Boy today. He has grew a big set of balls and stuff is going down. Welcome back everyone to the channel. Let's just get straight into the RNS then. Zulu engineering team has taken over as operator with responsibility to deal with outstanding plant issues. So plant issues are still outstanding about a year later. Accordingly, Stark Projects Limited have withdrew all personnel from Zulu. They have been booted off site. They have engaged in a major independent EPCM contractor to undertake the complete survey and review of the plant as installed. Issues with pH measurement and automatic reagent dosing are resolved to the extent necessary to ensure plant operations. Final integration of the thickener underway, 18th of March. Let's get it. Day after St. Patrick's Day. That is a Monday. The contract miner's back on site. Plant is operational as we know. They're going to clean the whole system out. Something very positive is the spodumene concentrate floated on the 12th of March is SC6 grade. So let's scroll down, let's get into it. As announced on the 24th of June 2022, Premier accepted a proposal and a quotation in design and supply and deliver to Zulu, and the assembly commissioned a plant at an additional charge. That was to meet certain specific design throughout specifications. The plant was expected to produce spodumene concentrate at 6% grade from March 2023. The plant has not yet met the specific design throughput specifications a year after the original target completion date. Material reasons have been set out according to Prem. Stark demobilise and leave Zulu immediately, and Stark has agreed to do so. Stark and Premier will continue to engage in final terms and the conditions of any separation and how to best move forward. However, at this time, there is a dispute between Stark and Premier pertaining to the Zulu plant performance. Premier fully reserves the rights in this regard. At this time, the Zulu plant is being run by the Zulu management team. Premier is now the operator of Zulu. Let's just take a pause right there. This is something that I have been saying for about 3 or 4 months now. If people aren't delivering, George, you're fully responsible. And I've actually had some, I would say, healthy debates in the Discord about this. You know, there's a lot of money involved, a lot of people upset, a lot of people with different opinions, and everybody's opinion they are entitled to, and that's why I love the Discord, because we do have healthy debates. This is what I said, it's business, folks. A year of filling to get this over the line falls with George, and I stand by that. I've been saying that for about 6 months. There's only so much you can blame other people. Excuses are now wore thin. The incompetence by the subcontractors has been used too many times, and that in itself proves that George isn't up to it if he continues to believe them and he has not had the balls to get rid. Don't forget, he said a few months back he was fully focused. He even said he bought in the right people. Don't be feeling sorry for this man. And this is where, again, I throw in the expertise from dealing with construction projects. There is clearly clauses there, and this is something that we need to understand. I don't know sight of the contract, but I went on to say this. I've not seen the contract, but if he hasn't put it in early termination for breach of contract clause, then again, that's on him. Failure to deliver time and time again, plus loss of earnings, etc. Plenty of opportunities to get rid. So yeah, no matter what way you look at it, I can't see anyone else to blame but the CEO. Also, we have paid Stark, so why did we do that if they have failed? Either George out of his depth or Stark ain't to fully blame. And this just sums it up, really. The saying, a bad workman always blames his tools, a bad CEO always blames his employees, a bad contractor always blames his subbies. Today, George just went, you know what it is? No more. The straw has broke the camel's back. I'm done. I'm breaking out of it. Now, has he done this because he has teed things up? You've given him the opportunities to put it right. You've maybe even said in some sort of formal capacity, as he has alluded to in the RNSs, but maybe something more formal has been done in the background. You need to be hitting this delivery. Maybe there's been a further sort of an agreement made. This is what you need to do. You got to keep it right, guys. You know, we're your breach of contract. You need to be stepping up. Oh, we will. We're going to do it. And then they finally not delivered, and this is where he's went. I've given you the opportunities, you're done. This will go to court. Court will look at it and go, right, hopefully there was breakage clauses in there for, like I said, loss of earnings, not delivering on their goods. They'll look at that and go, right, This is where we're at. Were you reasonable? You've given more opportunities. You tried to work through them. You still couldn't deliver. George, you are completely right in your scenario here. You were right to get rid of them. But it's going to be a messy process. And if you look at this, I don't like the words dispute. So George went on to say, as is apparent from the points above, this has been a dramatic week, but a necessary one. On the other hand, Premier is obviously disappointed with further delays, but Premier is pleased with the ability displayed by our engineering team to take on the plant operations and demonstrate the skills we have in our team. Premier is encouraged by the response we have had from the OEM suppliers and their commitment to ensure their equipment is optimized to its maximum. As Premier stated on the 29th of February, we are getting there, not as quickly as Premier had hoped, and more unnecessary issues than we had anticipated. Premier does believe this is a major turning point, and we look forward to providing further updates from Zulu. Why wasn't this done 6 months ago? Writing was being on the wall. I've been banging the drum, watched the videos. I mean, I'm not even in the detail. I'm standing from the outside, just simply looking at this. Doesn't matter about the grading, doesn't matter about X, Y, Z, the technical stuff, all the bullshit. I've just been excluding all that because it's been irrelevant. They're building something, and until it's commissioned, until it's signed off, it means nothing. And when you look at other trades that we're in, like such like Bitcoin and different things, you're going, I could have doubled my money, tripled my money if I wasn't wrapped up in this fiasco. That is the reality. My story does not change. We will be handsomely rewarded if you hold long. But what's CanMax going to think about this? Are they going to look at this and go, Jesus, boys, thought the train was rolling around the bend. I was getting the suitcases packed up. I was ready to get on. But a year later, the train is still delayed. We've just over 2 weeks until supposedly we were going to be delivering, and I'm not entirely sure we're going to. George is saying, listen, we've got plenty of good expertise on site, and he's happy with these engineers and all. I'm going, well, if you're that happy with them, why did we ever need Stark in the first place? What is going on? It just doesn't sit right with me. But we will be handsomely rewarded one day on this. And let's have a look at the share price. We can see, as usual, something got us all excited. Not entirely sure why we ended up pumping about 14% at one stage, which made us think, something's good's going to come. So I'm not entirely sure how a 14% rise then resulted in over 17% sell-off. The whole arse got ripped out of it. We're back down below. I fully expect now that we'll see, the low 20s, probably 0.24 in the near future. But look, spodumene prices, spot prices, they're going up. They're encouragingly going up. As long as the asset keeps getting more and more value, that will naturally bring Prem up, regardless of what's going on. It seems to be that the big problem that we've had has been Stark, subbies, whoever. That is now gone. We are now bringing in what I assume the right people. A year later, the right people are going to be brought in. It's shambolic. It's not being done right. What's CanMax going to say about this? Are they just going to go, guys, I'll leave you to have this cockfight somewhere else. We don't want to be a part of this. We're moving. You aren't up to it. Or was it perhaps them that went, you may get rid of these guys and get it delivered? And George has went, okay, it's CanMax. I'll do as I'm told here. I'll get rid of these guys and we'll get this delivered. Lord knows what discussions have been going on. They ended in positive. Spot prices are up. The underlying commodity itself keeps going up. That's positive. The sell-off after the fact that we've just got rid of the subcontractor seems like turmoil. There's a contract dispute. I don't know where CanMax is sitting on all this. We're no further forward than what we were. It seems to be like 2 weeks ago. Probably not going to actually make delivery deadline. The thing seems to be really up in the air, but the share price is holding on strong, so that's very encouraging. I think we'll be handsomely rewarded, and to George's credit, as much as I do believe that he is 95% to blame, because as I said in many videos before, and as I said in the Discord, you can only blame all these people so much before you have to look at yourself and go, I'm letting these people pull the wool over my eyes. He finally took action. I like that. He stepped up and went, guys, you are the problem. Too many promises. See you later. We're getting this sorted. I just hope that the contract situation has been well stacked, and maybe that reasonable approach over the last load of months has been a way of getting things in line to be able to win any contract disputes. That will probably be the outcome. But listen, it's not going to be huge anyway. Stark were paid before, and I'm sure if they've not delivered that we should be covered. But it's a lot of ifs and buts. We have not got sight of the actual contract itself, but there should, in theory, there should be breakage clauses there, and this should be quite straightforward to get resolved, hopefully. But that's not our main concern right now. It is about getting this sorted. That's the video. Bombshell. Big news. The Prem dream is is definitely a roller coaster ride for sure. High risk, high reward as always. Do your own due diligence. What is your thoughts on all this whole situation? Leave them down below. I haven't seen anybody. I'm recording this right off the bat of the news. I have not seen anybody's thoughts or comments apart from my Discord. It seems to be people are looking at the positives. The grading's up. We're delivering on that side of things. Stark are gone. Subbies are gone. Hopefully the excuses now are gone. And I'll catch you in the next video.